Humanity's last invention, the galaxy, had solved every problem. War? Eliminated? Disease? Erased? Poverty? Forgotten. Death itself had become optional. For 20,000 years, the civilizations of the Orion Assembly existed in perfect equilibrium. Every thought was predicted, every action calculated, every future mapped centuries before it occurred. Nothing surprised anyone anymore. And that terrified them, because the galaxy was dying, not physically, conceptually. No new ideas emerged, no revolutionary discoveries appeared, no unexpected art was created. Entire species spent millennia repeating optimized patterns generated by predictive superintelligences. Civilization had become a machine, perfect, efficient. Dead then, the stars started disappearing. At first, it was only one system. A bright yellow sun vanished from astronomical records overnight. No explosion, no supernova, no warning. Simply gone. Scientists assumed equipment failure. Then another star vanished, then 50, then thousands. Entire sectors of space began turning dark. Panic spread across the assembly. Every predictive model failed. Every simulation collapsed. No one could explain what was happening. Then the thing arrived. The first contact occurred near the Galactic rim. A survey fleet encountered an impossible object. Not a ship, not a creature, not even matter. It appeared as a region of absolute absence. A hole in reality, stars bent toward it, memories vanished around it. Computers forgot data, people forgot loved ones. History itself began unraveling. The assembly named it the Void. And the Void was hungry. Grand strategist Vela watched another galaxy sector disappear from existence. The alien leader felt fear for the first time in 3,000 years. Predictions? The central AI answered immediately. None. Vela frowned. Probability of victory? Unknown. Probability of survival? Unknown. The AI paused. That alone was horrifying. A machine that never hesitated had stopped. Then it spoke again. There is one anomaly. The chamber fell silent. Explain. A vast star map appeared. One tiny region glowed blue, an area beyond explored space, a place no one visited anymore, a place everyone had forgotten. Earth humans had vanished 10,000 years ago. Nobody knew why. One day they were there. The next they were gone. No farewell, no war, no catastrophe. Just silence. Their worlds remained abandoned. Their cities empty. Their megastructures dormant. Historians called it humanity's great departure, one of the galaxy's greatest mysteries. Vela stared at the glowing blue marker. What does this have to do with the Void? The AI hesitated again. Every simulation involving humanity produces different outcomes. Different how? Impossible outcomes. The room became quiet. Define impossible. The AI replied victory. 3 weeks later, an emergency coalition fleet arrived at Sol. Thousands of ships, representatives from hundreds of species. The greatest gathering in galactic history. They expected ruins. Instead, they found Earth alive. Lights illuminated continents. Orbital stations surrounded the planet. Massive shipyards floated above the atmosphere. Ancient defense arrays rotated slowly in the darkness. Someone was home. A transmission arrived immediately. A human voice, cam-friendly, confused. Wow. The voice laughed. We really did miss a lot. The assembly delegation landed on Earth. Nothing prepared them for what they found. Humanity had changed, yet remained unmistakably human. Children played in parks. Artists painted impossible landscapes. Scientists argued passionately in cafes. Engineers built experimental machines for fun. Everywhere there was noise, chaos, creativity, life things long extinct elsewhere in the galaxy. Vela met humanity's representative inside an ancient observatory overlooking Earth. A young woman, dark hair, blue eyes, still uniform, no weapons, no arrogance, no fear. My name is Commander Maya Reyes. Vela bowed. I represent the Orion Assembly. Maya smiled. We know, Vela blinked. You know? We've been watching. The alien leader stared. You abandoned the galaxy. Maya laughed softly. No. She looked toward the stars. We stepped away. For hours they talked. Humanity had discovered something terrifying 10,000 years earlier. The future, not prediction, actual certainty. A machine capable of calculating every possible outcome. Every choice, every civilization, every destiny. At first, it seemed miraculous. Then they realized the truth. If every future was known, freedom became an illusion. Creativity died. Civilizations stagnated. Exactly what had happened to the rest of the galaxy. So humanity did something nobody expected. They turned the machine off, then left. Where did you go? Vela asked. Maya smiled. Everywhere. Humanity scattered across dimensions, virtual universes, pocket realities, impossible realms of imagination. For 10,000 years, they experimented, cricked, dreamed, failed, learned, evolved, while the galaxy remained frozen. Then Maya's expression darkened. The void found you. Vela nodded. What is it? For the first time, the human looked concerned. It isn't a creature. Then what? Maya stared into space. It's what happens when a universe stops imagining. Silence filled the room. The void is entropy of possibility. Vela didn't understand, Maya continued. When enough minds stop creating new futures, reality begins collapsing into certainty. And certainty kills existence. The assembly fleet returned with humanity's answer. They would help, but not with weapons, not with technology, not with armies. The galaxy expected disappointment. Instead, humanity unveiled something stranger. Stories, millions of human ships emerged from hidden dimensions, not warships, archives, libraries, museums, art vessels. Memory carriers. Each contained billions of stories, dreams, ideas, possibilities. Every human creation from 10,000 years of exploration, the galaxy laughed. The void was consuming stars. Humans brought books. Then the attack began. The void entered assembly territory. Entire systems vanished. Fleets evaporated. History unraveled. Reality itself cracked. Civilizations prepared for extinction. Humanity activated their plan. Across millions of worlds, giant transmitters awakened. Stories flooded the stars. Not information. Imagination, every human dream. Every myth, every invention, every impossible idea. Dragons, time travelers, living galaxies, mechanical gods, heroes, monsters, worlds that never existed. Worlds that could, reality trembled. The void slowed, for the first time, ever. It hesitated. Because it couldn't predict imagination, human scientists had discovered a fundamental truth. The universe wasn't built from matter, or energy, or mathematics. At its deepest level, realities construct us for possibility. The void consumed possibilities. Humanity created them faster than it could feed. The battle lasted 3 years. Not a war of weapons, a war of ideas. The void erased futures. Humanity invented new ones. Every second, every minute, every day, entire species joined them. Artists became soldiers. Writers became engineers. Children became strategists. Dreamers became heroes. The galaxy remembered how to imagine, how to wonder, how to create. The void began shrinking. For the first time since its birth, it was starving. Then humanity discovered the final truth. The void wasn't an enemy, it was a mirror created by civilization itself. A manifestation of universal stagnation, the consequence of abandoning uncertainty, dieting it would only create another. So humanity chose differently. Commander Maya Reyes flew alone into the heart of the void. Every species watched, every world held its breath. She carried no bomb, no weapon, only a story. The first story ever told by humanity around a prehistoric fire. A tale about possibilities, about tomorrow, about hope. The void listened for the first time. It listened. Then something impossible happened. It changed. The darkness fractured. Stars emerged. Memories returned. Light spread across galaxies. The void transformed into something new, a sea of infinite potential. no longer consuming futures, creating them. When Maya returned, the galaxy celebrated, but humanity declined every monument, every title, every throne. As always, they simply smiled. Years later, Grand Strategist Vela asked Maya one final question. Why did humanity succeed when every civilization failed? Maya thought for a moment, then laughed. Because we're terrible at being predictable. Vela smiled. That's all? No, the human looked toward the stars. It's because everyone else tried to become perfect. And humans, Maya's eyes shone with amusement. We never stopped being unfinished. And in a universe where certainty had nearly destroyed its existence itself, being unfinished became humanity's greatest invention. The stars burned brighter. New civilizations emerged, impossible dreams returned, and somewhere beyond known space, humanity continued doing what it always had, making up stories, changing the future, and proving, once again, why the galaxy should never underestimate a species that refuses to stop imagining.